What's up, guys? I'm coming to you today with a small thrift haul from maybe like the last 2 or 3 Goodwill trips I did. I haven't really been finding a lot, and I think it's due to the fact that it's been January. There's not a lot of garage sales around, and so people are like swarming the thrifts. And maybe they're all thinking the same as everyone else, like, oh, everyone's watching Marie Kondo's tidying up, and let me go get all the stuff that other people don't want. So I don't know what the deal is, but I really haven't been finding much. And what I have been finding is like just clothes. I've been finding out of season stuff, Halloween, Christmas, which I have some of that here. I only have one hard good today. I feel like there was another thing, but I can't think of it. But it doesn't matter. So yeah, I guess I'll get started with the Halloween stuff and go to Christmas, then find the other stuff I found. It's basically all clothes except for one thing. And what I will warn you about though, if you're here for like cool trendy clothes, I'm not your girl. This is usually what I wear a lot, t-shirts. By the way, RLM represent, Red Letter Media. And so yeah, if you're looking for like Lululemon clothes or I don't know, whatever the trendiest free people, stuff like that. That's not what I'm showing you. What I typically look for in clothes is I look for a lot of vintage, and I also look for things that are special to me. That doesn't always mean that it makes a sale, but if it's cool and special to me and makes me want to actually list it, then I will usually pick it up based on that. I don't go after like the trendy clothes or whatever, because even if I did, there's a million other people selling that exact thing. So without further ado, I will show you the first thing. This is actually what's called a union suit, or some may call it a onesie. Don't put onesie in your title on eBay. He has a shark eating this diver here. Here's the back. There's also a shark. And there you go. There's some fish coming up the back. And it ends at the ankle. So when I first got this, when I first saw this, I was finding better comps. I was finding comps around like the $30 mark. And then later on, I mean, this happens to me sometimes where I look something up in the thrift, and I'm just kind of like scrolling, and I'm like, okay, these are kind of good, and then I'll go home and do further research and find out it's not so great. So I'm seeing that this is an extra large, which is, if it would have been like a medium or maybe even large, I don't think I would have gotten it. But because it's so big, I will probably be hopefully selling this around, Halloween. So I may be having to hold on to this for a while. And that's okay. The problem I'm kind of having, and I'm trying to be picky, although you would question my pickiness with this haul, is so we are moving in a few months. I'm not sure where we're moving to. I mean, we're staying in the Baton Rouge area, but we've got to find another place, hopefully bigger than this one, because as I remind people occasionally, I'm living in about 640 square feet of space, and that's not just me, that's me and my husband and a small dog. So like, it works, but for my reselling, it really doesn't. Like, I'm using our living room, which is in front of me. I'm using a small amount of space between the coffee table and the TV. as like office space. So what I want to do in the future is find at least a small room for an office. I don't know if that's going to happen. It may end up being more of like a large one bedroom. Anyway, we'll see. Thoughts and prayers, please. So yeah, that's all with this shark diver suit thing. This is the next thing. Again, I'm probably gonna have to hold on to this. I bought this because in September, no, in November, after Halloween, I had found a Halloween costume that was like one of these rubber masks. Not like this, it was like an older man, like an old man mask. And it came with rubber gloves, kind of similar to these. And those were like, they were vintage though, like vintage 80s. And they went for like almost $50. And honestly, so many people were questioning about them that I probably could have asked for a little bit more. But so I saw this at the Goodwill. Some of the Goodwills around here don't save Halloween. They just put it out as they get it, I guess. And I really like those because I love looking through the costumes. But yeah, he's like a werewolf, and he has like gold and silver on him. The problem is I looked for a brand or a tag or something, and I'm coming up empty. On the other mask that I had, it said like Topstone on the gloves, and the gloves matched the mask, so I figured out it was a Topstone mask. I did look up similar masks, and I'm seeing a lot on eBay from China, and so, like, for very, very cheap. And so I don't know if this is just a cheap Chinese mask, but it also did come with this little shirt. Only thing is, even this, like, I put it on earlier to see if it would fit me, and it barely fit me. I'm a fairly small person. I have a feeling this was meant for, like, maybe a larger child, or just a very, very small person. The mask and gloves fit me, but if you have a large head, this will not fit you. And even when I went to take this off, I had a hard time taking it off because of shoulders. So I don't know what I'll put this up for. And like I said, it probably won't sell for several months. So I'll probably stop picking up Halloween stuff if it's just gonna sit for a while. But and I thought about leaving that, but I don't know. I thought about it and I was like, oh, I just wanted it. I just wanted to take it home. And that was $4. This was also $4. So now we're getting into Christmas. I have a couple of Christmas items. This is a really cool T-Rex sweater. And as you can see here, his sweater is too big for his little arms. And this is a very large sweater. It is a 2XL. It's made in China, 33 degrees is the brand. It's nothing really, the brand isn't special. And I have failed miserably before on Christmas sweaters, like they just never sold, so I ended up taking them off. And I was selling one for like $6 or $7, and it just sat and sat and sat. So what I figured out is that the people that are selling Christmas sweaters are like the cool, interesting sweaters. Like sweaters with like, you know, nerdy sweaters or like Star Wars or, you know, something that people will go, oh, that's cute, and wear it as a Christmas sweater. So the old plain ones that just have like, I don't know, like your mama might have worn in the 80s or 90s or whatever, those don't really sell as well. I'm not saying they never sell, but I mean, I'm hearing across the board and from my own experience that they just don't sell as maybe well as they might used to. So yeah, I'm gonna put this up. I haven't listed it yet. I'm gonna try and maybe do $30. I may not get that much, but this was also $4. So I probably won't buy too many Christmas sweaters. I just couldn't leave it there because I just thought it was so cute, and it's in very, very good condition. Alright, next thing we got is, oh, the other Christmas thing. Okay, these are Lularoe. I'm going to go on a little rant about Lularoe. Okay, so first of all, I hope you can see me. The light's kind of going down. Okay, so check out the crotch area in the middle right there. Do you see how Santa is coming out of that area like sideways? That is just horrible. Like, why would you print them? Who looked at this? I mean, maybe they come out different ways, like, once they're made. I don't know. Maybe this one just came out crazy. But this is the front of the pants. Like, here's the tag in the back. This is the front. Santa is, like, halfway coming out of the crotch area. And it just doesn't look good. Not to mention, all the Santas are, like, upside down or sideways. Except for maybe this one on the side. But even, like, down the legs, they're all upside down or sideways. Why would you not have them facing up? Here's the back, okay? So you got one Santa on each of your buns here. They are upside down. Why? And you've got another Santa, like, poking out of your butt there. Like, just, I don't know. The only reason I bought these, I usually don't touch Lularoe 10-foot pole. I've sold one other pair of leggings, and they were like a cool UFO pattern, and they sold for, I believe, $30. And they sold, I think, around Halloween. And I mean, I would have worn them for myself, like, I don't know. So they weren't like this hideous, like, casino carpet pattern, like the geometric designs. Don't even touch those. Maybe if they're like super, super huge or something, you know, but I don't think many people would suggest buying those. These were $1.50, so I wouldn't have paid $3, which is what they were originally at. But I also see that these are kind of a unicorn. And I did look them up in store, and I saw that they were going for about $30, $35. I put these at $30 because I don't want them sticking around for very long. And they're real easy to ship and store and everything, but I don't know. I'd kind of like, if they are a unicorn, I like to just, like, get them out quickly. And also, I don't know if you know, but Lularoe is a multi-level marketing scheme. And basically a pyramid scheme where they sell things to other people. And they are essentially imploding right now. They're getting a lot of lawsuits from different people. I think they're up to 36 lawsuits. Please, please, please do yourself a favor. Don't get involved with MLMs. They are just bad news all around. Anyway, I'm going to end my rant right there. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, like, how bad this pattern is. Though, and these are an OS. I'm a little worried that the OS doesn't sell as well as, like, the TC. But, like I said, there's not many of this pattern online. And, I think they're actually cute. They have, like, this the Santa face is, like, a cool retro pattern. These are ones I would wear around Christmas time, like, maybe, like, to the, to the work Christmas party or something. Something cutesy like that, or, like, a Christmas, your friend's Christmas party. Alright, so, got that. Okay, let me get a sip of coffee real quick. This is a t-shirt I picked up. I am not sure if this was a great idea. It was only $2. but it is a Dinosaur Jr shirt. I do like this band. Um, However, they seem to have like a million designs for their shirts, and what am I trying to say? Like, it seems like they've gotten a lot of artists to create designs and patterns and stuff for them. So I had a hard time finding this exact image on Google, and I eventually found it, and it said that they're Lime Maloney skateboard goons. So I haven't listed this yet, but when I list it, I will put that in the listing. I'm thinking this is a large, but there's no, unless I can make it out. It's one of those like tearaway tags, which I hate because if you get one of the shirts or whatever, you cannot figure out what the size is. It's next level apparel. It's not vintage or anything. If it was vintage, it would be worth a lot, but I'm hoping this can go for around 20 bucks. And as far as being bootleg, I don't think so, because Dinosaur Jr is kind of an indie band. They're not Tupac or Nirvana or one of these hair metal bands that like people might have made like what do you call those kind of shirts? Why can't I think of the word? Anyway, I don't think this is bootleg. I just think that they're too indie of a band, although they are more of a mainstream band. They're not like, it's not like no one's ever heard of them. And the font looks correct. That's how they usually put their name and everything. I don't know. There's not any of these on eBay, but you can find them from one of those, like, you can find this shirt from one of those Redbubble, you know, where someone designs a shirt and like sells it for cheap for like 15 or 20, so that may not be a great sign. But I just picked it up because it was Dinosaur Jr. and I thought that would sell. Anyway. Parking lot shirts. Like, I don't know why I couldn't think of parking lot. Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, just like words escape me. So this is my favorite pickup, and it is, I'll show you the back first. This is the front. And if you can see there's a Jazz and Heritage Fest stamp kind of all over the symbols. And what these are Bayou Fest, Jazz Fest Hawaiian shirts. And these are pretty famous for being like very, very collectible. I can't believe I found 3 of them. So this is the extra large. I found a large and a small. So, I mean, okay, so brand new, these aren't like crazy expensive. You can buy them brand new for $55 directly from the website. I imagine they're probably a little bit more expensive at Jazz Fest because everything at Jazz Fest is like marked up. So I don't know about there, but I put these for no more than like $30, $35 just to get them going because I don't want them sitting past Jazz Fest. I put them up yesterday. They've got a watcher. Not that having a watcher always means anything. Could be just another person just wanting to see if they sell. And, but yeah, there's some big time collectors of these shirts. Oh, I wanted to show this. Okay, the buttons on these, if you ever find these, check out the buttons. This isn't going to come out good on camera, but that's actually a drum. There we go. So the theme of these is called Drum Rag, and one of the main bands playing at Jazz Fest this year is the Rolling Stones. and these would be perfect to wear to that show. So yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out with me, and glad I could make this kind of a shorter thing. Oh, one more thing. Okay, this isn't anything special. I meant to show this first, actually, but it's just a Deadpool towel. I think he may be upside down. You get the gist. But unfortunately, I didn't look at it well enough. And I thought I was seeing better comps for these. I thought I was seeing like $35, $40. When I got home, I'm looking at like $20 with free shipping. It was only $2, but I could have saved my money. So right here, like here, you can see a stain going across it. And there's a couple areas like on the red part where you can see stains. And that's going to devalue this even more. So I don't even want to put it up. So what I'm going to do is give it to my brother's girlfriend. She likes Deadpool. And it's a very, very nice, soft towel. But neither me or my husband are real big, like, Deadpool fans. We saw the movie. We were like, whatever. It was, the jokes were a little bit obnoxious to us. Sorry, Marvel fans. Anyway, that's officially it. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. Send me any comments you have about any of these shirts. Let me know if I made some major mistakes or if you know anything about the items. Yeah, I love reading your comments. And again, thanks for watching.